This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. I am here with Paolo Agostinelli, who has joined us from Ciù Ciù in the Marche in Italy. How are you today, sir?
Very well. Thanks for having me here, guys.
It's our pleasure. Now, we have interviewed someone from your winery before, but today we're going to be talking about something very specific, which is organics at Ciù Ciù. Now, the winery was founded in 1970, but I don't believe organics were foremost in the owners' minds when they first went into business.
Absolutely, yes. At that time, nobody really had an opinion about organic. They didn't have a clue about what organic farming and vinification was. So they were just used to making wine the way they've always been doing.
And that would have been with pesticides and herbicides and even fertilizers at some point, I would imagine, because it was all about quantity at that point.
Yes, at that time it was the search for progress. Italy was living an economical revolution.
Yes.
So in all sectors they were looking for more and more and more. When it comes to viticulture, it's all about chemical fertilizer, pesticides, something that can allow you to produce more. That's it.
When was the turning point for Ciù Ciù?
The turning point for Ciù Ciù was in 1993. In early 1990s, the law allowed the producer to change production philosophies. There were a lot of investments to replant and to change protocols, and so it was the right occasion to make a change. For what is concerned about our winery. At that time, the current owner was suffering from lung problems, and he said that he couldn't even drink his own wine because he could smell in the glass the pesticide that he would use in the vineyard.
Uh-huh.
So he decided to get rid of everything like that and to change completely its way of approaching viticulture. That's why we got the organic certification.
And were you one of the first in the region to go down this route?
Actually, we were the second one. In 1991, there was a first one called Aurora, a tiny producer from where we are from. We were the second one, and then a lot more producers joined the group. So I'm proud to say that in that area right now, in Piceno, southern Marche, bordering Abruzzi from the north, there is a large vocation to organic viticulture.
And what are the challenges that one faces when farming grapes organically in the Marche?
Well, the challenges are a lot and always different because basically not having the chance to rely on any product from medicals and chemicals. You only have to treat your plants with natural elements. This is good when it comes to the genuinity and the healthiness of the wine, but it's also hard for the grapes. So you have to lower the yield per hectare in order to create a competition for the plants and keep them healthy and keep them strong. And then you have to treat the grapes only with copper sulfides. We do it in a very minimum quantity, so it just takes a shower, a rainy day to make it disappear, and so we have to start it all over again. But that's something that you have to deal with, so we are now used to it. And the positive thing is that year after year, the vineyards, they find their own balance with the soil, so it's a positive circle that starts, and so they all help each other to get to the harvest.
Now, you are certified organic within the EU. However, when we see the wines over here, they will not have that organic certification on the bottle. Would you mind explaining a little bit of the reasoning behind that?
Yes, as far as I know, we are not into technical details because it's something that is about the relationship between international institutions.
Yes. Yeah.
But the institution that certifies us is called CCPB. It's an European one. And is communicating with the USDA NOP, that is his equivalent from the States, and the NOP is the Canadian one, and they have just to communicate, to exchange, certificates and protocols, and we are now in the middle of this process, so we are waiting to be approved by the Canadian and American regulations.
Superb. Now, I also noticed on your labels you are certified vegan. Now, many of our readers and listeners and watchers may not be aware that wines are occasionally not vegan and would imagine all wines to be vegan. Would you mind explaining some of that stuff?
Yes. Well, when making a wine, the final process of vinification is the filtration. Normally, to filtrate a wine, producer could use either albumins, casein, gelatins, or bentonites. Most of these products comes from organic origin, and this make a wine not suitable for vegan consumption. Wineries like ours have another process to filter the wine, which is called the cross-flow filter. It's a cotton membrane through which you push the wine and you get it filtered. You know, it's a brand new technology. We're not the only one that has it, and we didn't bought it because of the vegan certification. We bought it because we believe that it gives better wine. So we did it because we trust this technology, and so we found ourselves in the position to get this certification. That's it.
Superb. Well, Paolo, thank you very much for joining us at Good Food Revolution in Toronto today. We've really enjoyed tasting through your range of wines, and we hope to be catching up with you at some point in the future.
Looking forward to that. Thank you very much for having me here.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.